Hey YouTube, this is Day9187 coming at you guys with some info on the new pack coming out, Abyss Rising. I really just wanted to pretty much explain why we should be worried about this pack and what it really has to offer and what it really has, is really scary and we should be worried about and we should be prepared for it. A lot of people say that this format is going to slow down, but by what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing, I don't see this format slowing down at all. If anything, I see it being more dangerous and being harder to pretty much uphold this wall of protection, which we've been able to do with certain things like Valor and Thunder King and things like that. You know, certain cards like that that have been meta and been helping us out. And cards that I do see really being dangerous and I'm the most worried about from this set are the Mermals, whatever you want to call them, whatever they are called. I see them really being a threat and something that we really should be worried about. They're a deck that has too much support when it comes to, what they can do, and what really makes them dangerous is a lot of them get their effects when they're sent either from the fields of the graveyard or just sent to the graveyard. And as we all personally know, cards that usually have effects like sent from the fields of the graveyard, sent to the graveyard especially, are really cards that are really good. Such things as Dandelion, which is sent from the deck to the grave. Or no, it's not even that, it's just sent to the grave. And Sangan, which is sent from the fields to the grave, which is limited to 1, and Dandelion limited to 1. And things like that. But I'm going to explain some things to you from their cards, their archetype, and another deck that in the future, and as of August 28th, there's a card called Black Golem. I believe it's August 28th for what I'm informing where I've looked up. His name's Black Golem. If anyone's been paying attention to the OCG or just people that are into the OCG, you will know that Raxon is a really big deck right now that is out, and it has been, really been topping a lot of tournaments, and it's really been doing well. It involves Quackimiros, which, as we all know, a deck that didn't make it very far on its own. It was really hard to mix archetypes with it. And the reason this guy Black Golem is really amazing is because he's pretty much going to be the next Rescue Rabbit for Earth attribute. His effect, he's a level 3 Earth type. Tribute this card special summon. You have to control only Earth monsters in your graveyard, but tribute him special summon 2 Earth monsters from your graveyard, which we all know is broken, and it's just like, it's the opposite of Rescue Rabbit as a Rescue Rabbit is from the deck, and Rescue Rabbit's even, how can I say, Rescue Rabbit is not as much of a threat because it has to banish itself, which as of this guy, he just has to be tributed, which means they can monster reborn this guy and do this all over again. So be aware of him. He's going to be a $50 card, or most likely higher because he is in Rescue Rabbit, when it comes back. But now onto these Abyss Mermals, whoever these guys are. The first one that I will be showing you, or not showing you, but telling you about is Mermail Abyss Linda, or Abyss Linda, whatever her name is. Her effects when she's destroyed and stuff from the physical grave, especially when Mermail monster from the deck. Now, as we all can see, that these guys are really broken. Just by this first card, we can really see that they really can do too much for one deck. So pretty much, I summon, I torrential. Didn't care because now I get my monster that I want. I'm going to continue and do whatever I want, which is really scary. Next we have Abyss Gund. He is, when he's sent from the hand to the grave, especially on Mermail from grave, which is again a little too much if you ask me. One that I really highlighted and I felt was a really dangerous card is Abyss Hilda. Her effect is when she's sent to the grave, special summon any Mermail from your hand. But I don't know if it's me or Konami just sets this up where, as soon as our top deck slowed down, such as Rescue Rabbit, hasn't really slowed down, but everyone knows how to side against this. You go and bring out cards like this where we completely have to change our extra decks. And unless Konami hits these decks, which, personally I run in Zectors and stuff and I wouldn't want to see them be hit, but there are something I am even, in the mirror match, it's hard to go up against. Windups are really dangerous. And the only really thing about windups is that handle. It's the only thing we really care about. But these guys are pretty much do whatever they want. How do you stop a deck that doesn't need to be on the field? It always, it has to be on. They're all working a grade, or just when they're on the field, you Vela them. It doesn't matter because their effects are when they're sent to the field, so they're great. So I don't really know what we're gonna do about these guys, but yeah. Next one is Bisturge. When he's no more special summon, you can discard 1 water to add 1 water level 3 or lower from your graveyard to your hand. So okay, they recycle themselves, no big deal. Yeah. So Abyss Spike, when he's normal summon or special summon, discard 1 water, add 1 level 3 of water from deck to hand. Which obviously we see that a lot of these guys aren't Mermail, they're just 1 water. Which means that people are going to easily find a way to archetype these guys with other cards to make them even better. Now, one guy that is really scary, and I feel he's going to be a cheap card that's going to be slightly broken, I feel, and open them up to OTKs, is Megalo Abyss. This guy is during your main phase, discard 2 water monsters, special summon him from your hand. His other effects is tribute any other attack position water monster for he can attack twice. So I'm pretty sure, almost positively, he's a 24. So pretty much you have a 48 beater that you can have out, first turn, which is really big deal, really big deal. So that's an easy 48. So yeah. Next we have a continuous spell card that I really thought was going to be dangerous. It's called Different Dimension Trench. Its effect is banish 1 water monster from your hand, graveyard, or your side of the field. The or side of the field you don't really care about, but its effect is when that card itself is destroyed, it's a continuous spell. It's the monster special summoned to the side of the field, which is really broken and something we should really be worried about. Next we have Abyss Scale Kraken, which is an equip spell, and it's really good because it's good to see the equips come back with a pretty decent effect. And this card is equipped to a Mermail gains 400. Well, the equipped to Mermail gains 400 attack. But what makes it really big is that whenever an effect whenever your opponent's monster effects activate, you send it to the graveyard and it negates it. It doesn't destroy it, but negates it. So pretty much this deck doesn't avail it, which means they have a higher monster lineup. These guys are going to be some pretty decent beaters too, also. So that's something you should really be scared about. I will be showing a video of the Magicals, the Spellbook guys, and Heroics, something like that. And another card that I've been hearing about that I'm going to look up is Sphere. I will be letting you guys know about that card when I go look up the other cards they're going to talk about, so there will be another video. And, well, the last one I'm going to come at you with is a Trap card, which I thought was really big, and I really don't like, and I really feel it's an overpowered card. If you guys don't know, they have another Umi. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but as we all know, there are already a bunch of cards, 3 or 4 cards that are already considered Umi, with another one coming out. That's a really big deal when they have a card like this. This is a trap card, and all you have to do is send 1 card, send Umi to the graveyard, send all spelling trap cards on the field to the grave. Not destroy, not destroy, just send, which is a really, really big deal that I don't like. It's too much, too overpowered, and there's too much for the game. The game can't really hold any splitter traps. We do have, like, Solemn Warnings, Solemn Judgments, are things that we really want to keep, and that's all you really control in back row nowadays, are things that are going to stop either effects or blow up the field or going to stop summons. And when they have something that they could do like this, it seems like it's really broken and it's not fair towards the game. But it's just my personal opinion. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to let you guys know what we should be worried about in this next format, because it's just going to get harder. Things like effect failures aren't going to do it anymore, because you can't stop the grave, you can't stop Field of Grave. These guys have some Xyz that are pretty decent. They're pretty, not really high, but they're high up there. And yeah, so we should be worried about this guy. But yeah, I will be hitting you guys up with more profiles that just put a 6 profile up. It's pretty. It's late-ish. Was really busy today. Did a lot, so I'm kind of tired. But yeah. So please subscribe, guys. I just had a first subscriber. Some really decent. I sound really good. Pack of cards. If you guys listen to my other videos, I do give away cards. And right now I'm doing my 10th subscriber. We'll be getting 5 cards in a sleeve, or 5 cards in separate sleeves. I mean, but you know, and I don't give away bad stuff. It is decent stuff. But, you know, if you're looking good stuff. But yeah, this is day 9187 coming at you guys. You know, I will see you guys next time. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good week, weekend, whatever you guys are doing. Have a good time. But I will be hitting you guys up. See you guys later. Day 9187. I'm out, guys. See you guys later.